Hey, Sea Verde Vipers, this is Mr. Lyons, and I am going to explain to you what causes condensation. As you know, we've been talking about phase changes, and so what that means is we've been talking about how solids will turn into liquids, and then gases will turn back into liquids, and then solids. So in this particular case, we are talking about a gas changing to a liquid. Okay, so let's say that you've got a glass of liquid, you got a glass of water, and you're just kind of there, it's in the room temperature. We know that when we put ice in that water, it gets colder. That water gets a lot colder. Okay? And so it's changing, and that temperature of that water is changing. Also, all around that water in the air, all around it are these water molecules. They're actually, we know that there's water vapor and it's in the air, and they're all around that water glass. Okay, they're everywhere, and these are just examples of that animation. So those water molecules, and as those water molecules are around the glass, as they touch it, it causes those water molecules to have a temperature reaction to the water, to the cold water. These are warmer than the cold air, so we know that when molecules cool down, they actually slow down, and as they slow down, they are going to phase change from a gas to a liquid. Okay, so they're slowing down. They phase change from a gas to a liquid, and then as a result, they form liquid drops on the outside of the glass because the glass is much colder than the warm air outside around it. So that condensation isn't coming from inside the glass, but instead from the air that surrounds the glass, because the glass is colder than that air, causing the water molecules in that air to condense, to slow down, to get closer to each other, to form water, and to surround the cup. So that's what's happening when your glass of ice water is sitting there for a while and you start to see the water on the outside. It's all the water vapor from the outside air that is now formed on the outside, has changed from a gas to a liquid and formed on the outside of the cup. So that's the explanation of what's going on.